Almost 3 years ago, G Fuel brought out one of their best ever flavors. The flavor that I'm talking about is this one here, Sonic Peach Rings. I have not had this flavor in so long. I've picked it up in the buy one get one free recently. So in this video, we are going to be finding out if it's still worth getting in 2023. So if you guys didn't know, my favorite flavor of G Fuel ever was peach iced tea, and they stopped doing that flavor absolutely ages ago. So whenever G Fuel announced this flavor almost 3 years ago, I was hyped to give this one a try. And I'll be honest, the first 5 scoops that I had of this flavor, I actually didn't really like this flavor. I'll be honest, I didn't really like it. I thought that this one had hardly any flavor in it. I thought it was way too light, and I just thought it had absolutely nothing on peach iced tea. It could have just been because I had my expectations set so high for peach iced tea that I didn't really give this one any time of day, and I actually put it to the side for quite a bit. This flavor kind of sat back whilst I was drinking all my other flavors like Raging Gummy Fish, like Bahab Mama, like Watermelon, and whenever I finished those other flavors, I came back to this one, and out of those 35 days, I can tell you now that this flavor became amazing. It was probably one of my favorite flavors ever. Bear in mind, that was almost 3 years ago that I actually finished the tub of this, so I am very excited to get my hands on it and give it a go in 2023. So let's just have a quick look at the tub just for old time's sake. As you know, it is from Sonic. It's a Sonic Peach Rings. The collector's box of this and the shaker is one of my favorites of all time as well. It's so clean, this one. The branding on it as well, peach, like the rings, the peach rings, is such a good idea in my opinion. I really like the tub design on this one. Speaking of the tub, as you can see, it is sealed, so I'm not very good at doing this, but let's open it up. Oh yeah, I did it. I've never done that before, I don't think. Make sure you guys like this video for me doing that first time around. Let's get the seal on the top of this off. Let's hope the scooper's on the top as well. Oh, and it is. Guys, it is meant to be. The scooper is on top of this one too. Let's go. Right, let's get a smell test. Yeah, wow. This smells identical. Almost identical to an actual peach ring candy. Yeah, oh my gosh. Before filming this video in preparation, yesterday I actually did have some peach ring sweets or candies, and they smelled, and I'm not even joking, exactly the same as this. So they absolutely nailed it with the smell on this one. Absolutely identical. So let's get our shaker cup. We've got our winter white shaker cup. This is the first time of me using this one. Let's unscrew our lid. We've got our ice cubes in there as always. Let's get our ice cold water and fill this up to 500 ml. Just like that, and oh, I'm getting hyped. Guys, let's open up our tub, dig our scooper out real quick. We're gonna get rid of all the powder that's actually in this scooper because it's really jam-packed in there. We've got our little scooper thing here, and if you have a shaker cup, you actually don't need this top bit on here, and obviously I have a shaker cup, so what I'm gonna do is actually gonna pop it off like that, rip it, and get rid of this little thing now because I don't need that. Right, let's get 1 scoop of our peach rings, and let's put this in here and let's see what color it goes. I think it was like a dark orange from what I remember. All I can smell is just like a peach ring candy. It's such a nice smell. Right, let's screw our lid back on, and let's give this one a shake real quick, see what color it turns. Okay, it goes like a really nice orangey pastel color. I do like the look of this one. This one is probably one of my favorite colors of G Fuel flavors. It's just such a nice like neon pastel orange. I really like this one. There's something about this color that's just like a kind of calming effect to it. I don't know what it is. There's also a lot of foam coming from this one, which is what we like to see. Right, let's smell this in water, see if there's any difference. And yeah, even more of a peach ring candy smell in there. You just get hit with like 90% peach and then like a 10% kind of vanilla sort of smell to it. Yeah, that smells good. Right, let's find out if this flavor is still good in 2023. I want to see what I think about this one. Please don't let me down. Let's see if it's as good as I remember. Right, here we go. First taste test in like 3 years. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I forgot how good this flavor is. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, wow. Knocked it out of the park with this one. G Fuel absolutely knocked it out of the park. The peach in this one is one of the best. This is probably the closest that G Fuel are probably going to come for a while unless they bring the flavor back out of peach iced tea, and this one is just so good. I absolutely love the peach flavors of G Fuel. This flavor just reminds me of my last job. It was so stressful, and I would just remember I would come back in the car and I would have this whenever I was coming back from work, and oh, absolutely love it. As far as the flavor goes itself, the best way to describe it is it's like a 90% of like a kind of real tasting peach juice, and then you've just got this really nice, well blended 10% of like this sweet kind of candy vanilla. It's not like 100% of like a real tasting peach. There is definitely like a candy taste to it. And thinking about it, this is actually why this is one of my favorite candy flavors of G Fuel, is because even though you've got the sweet candy taste to it, there is also that aspect of the real flavor. And because like the candy part of it is so kind of like light and goes unnoticed, it just makes this flavor so much better. This one is definitely as good as I remember it being from a few years ago. If I were to rate this one out of 10, I mean, it definitely goes in my God tier list. I am actually going to give this one a 10 out of 10 for rating. That's how good I think it is. Like I said, I had this one for like 35 days in a row. It's light, it's something you can have all year round, it's a peach. So it is like quite sweet. It's also very refreshing. I really, really do like this one. I'm probably going to have to say that apart from peach iced tea, this is the best peach flavor G Fuel that they currently have, and they have loads of really good peach flavors. I mean, this one has to compete with Sage Mode and Divine Peach, and it still beats it. That just goes to show that even after 3 years, this flavor is still one of the best peach flavors. If you're looking to get started into G Fuel, I 100% recommend this one. There's just so much stuff going on in this one that it's just something that I think everyone can end up liking. The only criticism I can actually see with this one is maybe people might think it's a tiny bit too light, but I don't know. I'm going to argue that it's not. I think it is perfectly balanced. It's not too strong, and it's not too light in my opinion. So to answer the question, is this flavor still good in 2023? Yes, 100% this is still good. I 100% recommend you guys pick this one up. Like I said, this gets a 10 out of 10 rating. This flavor is amazing. So guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching this one. I'm very glad that we got to try this flavor today. I've very much missed it. Remember guys, if you did like this one, then please do drop a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with G Fuel and Sneak videos. All my social media links are down in the description below. And with that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Right.